sentence for me that says he?
He rides on a bike.
He rides on a bike. What's the verb there?
Rides.
Rides. How do you know?
Because it's moving, doing something.
Because it's movement. Would that sentence make sense if I said he on a bike?
No.
No. Because you don't know he what on a bike. He sits on the bike. He cleans on a bike. You don't know. He rides on a bike. You cannot have a sentence without a verb. You have to know what they're doing. Now let's look at the bottom part. Say each sentence below. Name the verb. Draw a line under each verb. Then write those verbs. Celia, you want to do number 1 for me?
A girl jumps.
A girl jumps. What's the verb in that one?
Jumps.
Jumps. How do you know?
Because it represents movement.
Movement, which is action, right? And action verbs are what we're looking for. A girl jumps. Let's underline jumps. Now, would that sentence make sense if I said a girl, period?
No.
No. A girl what? There could be 100 things right there. A girl jumps. So now let's write jumps in the space over there beside it. Okay. Lindsay, you want to do number 2 for me?
They run on a track.
They run on a track. What's the verb in that?
Run.
Run. How do you know?
Because he's doing something.
Doing something, an action, and we're looking for action verbs. Good job. So let's underline the word run. And now let's write run in the space beside the sentence. Celia, do you want to do number 3 for me?
One boy walks fast.
One boy walks fast. What do you think the verb in that is?
Walks.
Walks. Why do you think it's walks?
It's action.
Action. Good job. What we're looking for is
Action verbs.
action verbs. Good job. So let's underline walks. And now let's write walks in the space beside the sentence. Would that make sense if we said one boy fast?
No.
No. One boy walks fast. It has to have a verb. Number 4. The teacher hops. What do you think the verb is?
Hops.
Hops. Good job. Let's underline the word hops. Do I have a good sentence if I say the teacher?
No.
No, because we don't know what the teacher does. The teacher yells. The teacher sleeps. No, the teacher hops. It has to have a verb. So let's write hops over in the space beside the sentence. Now let's see if you guys will listen. What did I say? A sentence cannot go without. What do we have to have in a sentence? Celia?
A verb.
A verb. Because we have to know what the person or the character is doing. We cannot have a sentence without knowing what someone is doing or something is doing, right? So now I'm going to pair you guys up. I'm going to have one of you write what I'm going to have you write on the back of your paper. So which one of you two wants to be the writer? Lindsay, okay, flip your paper over for me. Now, Celia, you keep your paper like that because you guys are going to have to look back at it. I want you to think really hard, and I'm going to have you guys come up with some verbs that you have not heard yet in today's lesson. There's a lot of verbs out there. You can look back at Celia's worksheet and look at the verbs we've already done today. You have those. Think really hard back to the video. You know what words we heard on that? So now I want you to think, and I want you guys to come up with 3 verbs that we have not talked about today, either in the worksheet, in the video. So I'm going to give you guys some time to do that.
We got them.
You got them? Okay. Now don't tell me just yet. Now I want you to make complete sentences using the verbs you just came up with. Okay. Make sure your sentence makes sense. Make sure it has the verb and it has the who it's about. We've already talked about the subject. You guys know that.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. Lindsay, share one of your sentences with me.
Sarah's dad planted the garden.
Sarah's dad planted the garden. What's the verb in that?
Planted.
Planted. If I tell you to plant something, is that something you can do? Yeah, so good job. Celia, you want to tell me another one of your sentences?
Susan's mom cooked dinner.
Susan's mom cooked dinner. What's the verb?
Cooked.
Cooked. Why is cooked the verb?
Because she's doing something.
She's doing something. If I tell you to cook dinner, can you do that? If I tell you to dinner, can you do that? No. And one of you tell me the last sentence you had.
Jake is plowing the field.
Jake is plowing the field. What's the verb in that?
Plowing.
Plowing. Good job. How do we know plowing is the verb in that?
Because he's in motion. He's doing something.
He's in motion. He's doing something. Good job. That's an action that we can do. If I tell someone to plow a garden or plow a field, they can do that. That's if I tell them to field. Can you do that? Can you field?
No.
Can you garden? Guess you could, but they don't call it gardening. Not usually. Okay. Good job. Now I want you to bring your papers to me. You're going to turn those into me. Make sure your name is on it. We've had lots of people without names lately. Thank you. Now that took a lot out of us. So stand up. I want you guys to really know what an action verb is. I don't want you to forget it. So we're going to do the song one more time. And what are we repeating back?
Action verbs.
Action verbs. Good job. Action verbs.
See them when you read.
Action verbs.
You use them when you
Action verbs.
You see them when you read.
Action verbs.
You use them when you write.
Action verbs.
Are so cool.
Action verbs.
Make me wanna move. Hope, hope is a word. Hope, hope is an action verb. Jump, jump is the word. Jump, jump is an action verb. Crisscross, crisscross is the word. Crisscross, crisscross is an action verb. Spin, spin is the word. Spin, spin is an action verb. Action verbs are called dynamic verbs. In a sentence, they're always the coolest word. They make something happen. They make something move.
In action.
They tell what someone or something did or can do.
Like that poem said.
Action
You
verbs.
see them when you read.
Action verbs.
You use them when you write.
Action verbs.
Are so cool.
Action verbs.
Make me wanna move.
All right, good job. Now, Maddie, sit back down. Lindsay, tell me your favorite part of that video. What was your favorite action we did?
I think mine would be spinning.
Spinning?
Yeah.
Good job. Saley, what was your favorite action of that video?
Jumping.
Jumping? And those were both actions. We can do those things. We can see someone else do it if we get confused. Now, Saley, stand up. Show me how to book.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
No.
So would book be a verb?
No.
No. Okay, sit down. Lindsay, stand up. Show me how to paper.
You can't do that
Why can't you?
because it's not an action.
It's not an action?
No.
So does that make it a verb?
No.
No. Okay. Now, Lindsay, show me how to jump. Is that a verb?
Yes.
Yes. Good job. You can sit down. Saley, stand up. Tell me, or show me how to clap. Clap your hands.